Alrighty guys, welcome back to the reaction show. I'm up to the iPhone Air, so the iPhone Air is out, but not here, but in America. Yeah. I wonder, does iPhone Air have 120 Hz? I don't know if does it? Does iPhone Air have 120 Hz? I'm not sure about that one. It's got a 48 megapixel camera though, I know that. But I'm really interested in the battery life of this phone, so yeah. Might get the iPhone Air. Nah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's get into this. Welcome back to the reaction show, you guys. This is Ijustine, iPhone Air. Unboxing and review. Let's get into it. It looks nice.
This is the iPhone Air.
I wonder how the battery is going to be.
It's just the Air. I don't know what they're going to do down the line, but for the time being, here it is. The first gen.
It's just
iPhone
an Air. It's just an Air.
Look at this. This is the sky blue color. The thing about the iPhone Air colors is they do look very similar.
It looks
so there's
nice
the
and
sky blue,
is
there's
that
the silver,
gold?
a light gold, and then the black. Like, this is something that you can't even explain. Like, it's such a small and thin phone. Like, look at this. When I hold it sideways, it basically disappears. So here's the camera bump, and of course it does only have the one single lens.
That's
it's so
crazy.
cool to see Apple do something a little bit different than all of their previous
That's
phones.
crazy.
So light, so seamless. Look how thin. Now comparing the Air to the 17 Pro Max, like look at this size difference. They made this additional battery pack to help increase the battery life.
Yeah.
Now this is specifically for the Air. Super thin.
That's how you know
super
they're not going to
low
do it.
profile
They're not going to do another
directly
iPhone Air
on the
next
back
year.
of the iPhone Air. Look at that.
Maybe
So
they do it
thin.
one more time.
Now I wish that this would work with the other devices, but it doesn't. They made it so thin to fit perfectly on the Air. So sadly, on any of the other devices, doesn't quite fit. Thank you to D-Brand for partnering with me on a portion of this video to showcase their new Tank Air case for the iPhone Air. You can see that it's super
That's a
industrial.
pretty cool
and this thing has
case.
been key when we've been out shooting our reviews. I've had this thing in and out of my bags. It makes it so much easier to grip, and I love that it has this option to buy some customized
I think I should
buttons.
upgrade my
So of course,
case, but I love my
and they
case.
look
So minimalist.
cute. This will also fit with your MagSafe
There's a
battery,
Punisher
so you can
case
add
I
that
wanna get.
on as well.
Should get
I
it.
compared this case with one of their prison screen
get
protectors,
that
which are
case.
so easy to install. So
I
now,
really want it
no
now.
fear.
Just
iPhone
the thought of
Air
it now.
is here. If you want to get
Just
$10
'cause I
off
saw
the
this
tank
case, I want the
there's a link in my
Punisher case
description,
now.
No code required. So I'm going to test out the Air and see how it does in some low light situations. There's some beautiful landscape. I don't have my ultra wide lens, but honestly, for up here for filming and shooting the landscape, like I was not missing the ultra wide lens. So I'm going to take a photo at 1x, another at 2x. It does kind of give you the effect of 3 lenses, because if you tap the 1x, that'll give you a 35mm.
Yeah.
And we do have a digital zoom up to 10x. So if you really got to zoom in on something, like, it's possible. It may be a little bit blurry because of the digital zoom, but you can still get in there. Let's see how the video works. All right, so we're at 1x,
Digital
2x,
zoom.
6x digital zoom in video. You can shoot up to 60 frames. I'm quite partial to 30 when I'm shooting iPhone content. Yeah, looks good. So what is it? What can it do? Is it that light? Yes, it absolutely is.
Imagine
It
if
is
she
so
dropped
small. Like, it's as thin as the USB-C port. It's about as thin as 4 or 5 credit cards. How many credit cards did I say? 4? I think I might need another one. It's about 5. Okay, maybe 5.5. Actually 6. It's about 6. And it looks like it's almost half the size of the iPhone 17 Pro. Apple actually had to 3D
I wonder, is
print
it
titanium
thinner
to make this
than
work.
an
That's the first time
iPod,
they've
or
ever
is
done
it
anything
is an
like that
iPod
for
still
iPhone.
thinner?
So this little guy is 5.6 millimeters thin. It's only 165 grams. That's the same weight as 3 AA batteries or a deck of cards. It's pretty accurate. And somehow it still packs a 6.5-inch display and a Pro class chip. Apple basically made a statement piece that you can text on. The design is really the headline here. This frame is grade 5 titanium. That's aerospace grade. And there's a new plateau on the back that's precision milled to hold the camera, speaker, and Apple Silicon. This let Apple open up more space inside for the battery while keeping the whole phone so thin. The front gets ceramic shield too, which Apple says is 3 times more scratch resistant, and the back is protected by ceramic shield, and it's rated 4x better for crack resistance than the previous back glass. So this is the Air. We thought we would take pictures of planes because obviously airplane, iPhone Air, it does have one lens. You don't have a lot of zoom. You've got the 1x, you've got the 2x, there's no ultra wide, and not a lot of telephoto, but the photos and videos are still turning out really cool.
That's a nice shot.
So we're taking some photos and some videos with the Air. Now this does not do spatial video. It also does not do cinematic, and of course it doesn't shoot in ProRes or ProRes RAW. I think
Oh, really?
First, I'm gonna test out the new center stage
Does it
camera,
really? It doesn't shoot
and
RAW?
It's great because I can keep it vertical.
It doesn't do
I can
that
shoot
stuff?
both horizontal and vertical just by tapping the button, so I can be fast.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it
I
then.
can turn this on auto. I can turn auto zoom, auto rotate. So when I now want to take a photo with Nathan. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, ready?
My gosh, I love it. She's so hyper.
Okay, so here I am. Zooms back in. Ah, there it goes. There you are.
Look at that gimbal.
Okay, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Oh.
And the live photo was on, so this is so silly. You can see the plane just flying right through my head.
Damn, Ed.
Now, at the announcement, Apple actually took
Nice
us into this
photos.
room and they showed us a stress test.
plane was
of
in
how
frame.
They test these phones, and they bent it with up to 130
Oh, really?
pounds of force, and it bent slightly. But then, as soon as they took it back out, it basically like reformed itself. Now, just because this phone is small,
Nah, I don't
doesn't
believe
mean the
that.
camera quality suffers. Apple gave this the new 18-megapixel center stage front camera and the 48-megapixel Fusion main camera with 2x optical quality telephoto. This is all the same tech that you're going to find in the Pro and the 17. The one thing that I am sad that it doesn't have is an ultra-wide lens, which I feel like I take a lot of ultra-wide photos. And when I was testing out the iPhone 16e, there were some times that I wanted to shoot ultra-wide, and that also doesn't have ultra-wide. So I do feel like if you're someone who relies heavily on that, you're going to really miss it. The display is a 6.5-inch Super Retina XDR. It's got ProMotion, so it ramps up to 120 hertz for scrolling and gaming, and then drops down to
Oh, it doesn't have
the
120
always on
hertz.
display to save the battery. It's so light. I just got done gaming on the iPhone 17 Pro Max and then picking up this tiny Air. Wow, so slippery. I just downloaded Delta Force. I've never played this before.
It's of attack and defense.
Delta.
Hold on, I need to pause and say something before we get into this because I already noticed this only has one speaker. So when you're gaming or listening to music, it will sound a little bit different. It's crazy how you don't know what you've got until you don't have it anymore. It's a good life lesson for you. Now inside is Apple's A19 Pro, 6-core CPU with the fastest smartphone cores, and a 5-core GPU that has neural accelerators.
A19 chip.
GPU core. What does that even mean? It means this little guy has Apple Intelligence, smooth graphics, and yes, it is built for AAA mobile games. There's also a new N1 wireless chip for Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread, and Apple's C1X modem, which is both faster and more power efficient than last year. Day-to-day stuff like AirDrop, reliability, personal hotspot, streaming feels instantly responsive. Battery life. This is where we need to chat. Apple reworked
battery
the
life.
internal layout to prioritize battery volume in this thin chassis. And with the chip efficiency and iOS 26's adaptive power mode, it's an easy all-day phone. Apple rates it up to 27 hours of video playback on the Air. This iPhone is eSIM only.
I don't think I believe
universally,
that.
And I actually love eSIM for travel.
We're gonna
now
have to
you
look
can
at a
add
day
train
in the
digitally,
life
keep
of
your
an
phone number
iPhone Air.
active, and
We'll
not
do
worry about a
that.
physical SIM. Now, even with how small this thing is, I would have thought maybe they would do away with some of the buttons, but no, we have the action button, and of course we do have the camera control button. So you can obviously set the action button for things like silent mode, translate, or add a shortcut. Now you do have 4 color combinations. You have space black, cloud white, light gold, and I've got the sky blue. The colors are very similar. Like I actually forgot that I had sky blue, and I would have thought that this is silver, depending upon the lights. It's very, very subtle. Storage starts at 256,
Price
then
look nice.
512, and 1 terabyte. And as for the price, it's $999. All in all, it is a really beautiful device, and I've loved testing out. I cannot wait until all of the phones are actually this small, but yet have the same tech packed into those Pro phones. It's gonna be incredible. This is a great start, and I'm excited to see what you guys think. I have 2 other videos covering the 17 and the Pro phone, so be sure to go check those out as well. I'll see you.
That was it. I don't know. I don't think iPhones need to be that thin. They're pretty thin enough. I reckon they're a decent size. Like the way the 17 and the 17 Pro look, that's decent size. Like they don't need to be thin. I wonder, is the Air thinner than the iPod Touch, or is the iPod Touch still thinner? I want to know that. My gosh, I still have my iPod Touches. I got like the 3rd gen iPod Touch. I got the 4th gen. I got the 5th gen and the 6th gen. So I got the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th gen of iPod Touch. I don't have the 7th gen. Never got the 7th gen. Got iPod Nano. My first ever Apple product was an iPod Nano. Was the iPod Nano 4th gen? iPod Nano 4th gen, and it was like 4 gig. I think I still have it, but it's somewhere. I don't know where it is. I have my iPod Touches though. They're right here. If you guys want to see that, I'll show you guys all my iPod Touches. I would always use an iPod Touch every time. I would have a Samsung Android phone. I would just use that for texting calls. But for everything else, I use my iPod because I always loved the Apple look. Everything, like it's so much more fluent. It's more smooth. It looks more polished. It looks more professional. So I always use my iPod for everything else, but I only use my Android for texting calls. If you guys want to see my iPod Touches, I'll show you guys them, but they need charge. They need a charge. They have battery issues too. The 5th gen has the 5th gen has a good battery life. I have 2 6th gens. One of them was very bad battery life, so I decided to get another one that has decent battery life. They're bad battery life, but yeah, it's terrible. Anyway, that was the iPad. That was the iPhone Air. I was gonna say iPad Air. That was the iPhone Air. Cool. Yeah, it's got promotion. It's got the promotion. Yeah. It does not shoot RAW though. It doesn't do those other cool camera stuff, which is interesting. Very interesting. But anyway, we're gonna still look at the iPhone 17 Pros now. So stay tuned for the next video, you guys. Subscribe, turn your notification bell on to be notified once I do upload the iPhone 17 Pro. Smash the like button. If you guys did enjoy this reaction video, definitely smash the like button. Click the like button. Smash it. Smash it. See you guys on the iPhone 17 Pro. Alright, see you guys.